Have you ever cried out loud and no one listened? Yeah, that's right. I said cried out loud, not laugh out loud. Well, I did. To this man right here. Instead of him actually listening and doing his job as a responsible parent, he did what most of you in the audience would have done. He actually told me to man up. You know, use my hands as a defense mechanism against bullying. Now that I'm actually a man, I can laugh out loud at the whole man up mentality. oh, wow. No. But really, I'm laughing because I don't want to cry out loud anymore. Well, enough for me for right now. I'm gonna let the big man up guy tell his side of the story, and I'll be back after he finishes. Hi, I'm Corey Sr., the big man up guy, right? And this is my son, Corey Jr. And by the way, this is the most recent picture I have of him. Let that sink in for a minute. I call him Lil Corey, and I love him enough to stay alive for him. Now, I already know that you think I'm a bad man, but before you pass judgment, please allow me a chance to explain my side of the story. I'm not here to deny any of this stuff he said because everything he said is true. But here's the thing. Corey was constantly being bullied at school because of his skin tone and his larger than normal ears. And I was simply tired of it. I mean, like, you wouldn't understand. Especially when he came home from school and he was stabbed in the eye with a pencil. Yeah, that's crazy, ain't it? And I know what you're thinking too. I would have went to school and ooh-wee. And I get that. But instead of me doing that, let me tell it, I had a better idea. But I dropped the ball. I made the ultimate mistake of telling the kid to man up. Moment of silence, please. What I'm about to say is very, very important. That was one of the biggest and most damaging mistakes I could have ever made in my entire life. But we'll get to that part later. But for now, let's get that little Corey guy back on the screen. Apparently, he has more he wants to say. So after all this man up stuff began to manifest, my dad had the nerve to ask me, do I realize I'm headed to prison? All because he viewed me as a criminal or a thug. But I'm like, wow. Do you remember that you are the one that taught me all this mess about if somebody teased me about my ears or my skin color, that I should beat the skin off of them? I mean, I admit things did escalate and get out of hand and went to another level, but I never saw that coming. And I really don't think he did either. I mean, who wants their kid to be a thug? I'm hoping not anyone in this audience. Listen, when it comes to your parents, you do what they say because they have such an influence on your decisions. If daddy tells me to fight, I fight. I want to make him proud, right? Especially at such a young age. All right, enough of me again. Tell him what happened, Mr. Man Up. I'll see you all when I get home. We got a lot to talk about. Peace, love. Thanks. All right, so what happened is he listened. He took my passion-driven advice that eventually led him to a federal penitentiary, and me hoping and praying for another chance to just touch him, give him a high five, and then hug him long enough to tell him how sorry I am for everything I did and how much I truly love him until he finally understands and forgive me for it all. I urge any and all parents to at least take into consideration that this is unsafe on both sides of the fence and to please stop immediately. I love you all, and thanks for listening.